So construction, Nugent contracting entry. That'll be the 114 of Emmy Laboon, your fifth starter on the grid here tonight out of Burgettstown, Pennsylvania. Driving the West Mifflin, or rather, check that. Driving the Dritz is Shop and Safe. Renegade Race Fuels, Clark and Chiropractic, Berg Gaming, Henke Auto Farms. Number 10, that's going to be Nick Koteles. Green flag is out. We got to get the track lights on. Yeah, they're working on it, I think. Yeah. 310 of Dale Toohey wants to get to victory lane here tonight. Off to an impressive start, but here comes Hammer Down Mike Harris, living up to that moniker. Heading right up. Slide job done, slide job complete. Hammer Down back to the lead, lap number 1. The 36 of AJ Poljak looks to the inside of Hammer Down Mike Harris. He leads lap number 2. .310 of Dale Toohey. Currently in a points battle with the 10 car of Nick Koteles, and a position battle on track as well. There goes Koteles to the outside of Dale Toohey. Moved Nick Koteles from 5th to 3rd. But here comes AJ Poljak up front. He's showing his nose to Mike Harris. AJ Poljak holding on to that inside line, but Mike Harris doing everything he can to hold on to that front spot. Would love to get back to victory lane here tonight. Definitely hungry after last week's performance, leading 14 of the 15 laps. Did not lead the final or most important lap. He's starting to close in on your leaders. AJ Poljak to the lead on the front stretch. So AJ Poljak, he's got at least one feature win this season. And he's going to pull off another one here as he heads right to the bottom of turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Coming to the checkered flag, AJ Poljak back to victory lane here at Pittsburgh. Second, holding on to it will be the 18 of Hammer Down Mike Harris. Third will go to the 10 car of Nick Koteles. Fourth will belong to the 310 of Dale Toohey, and the 114 of Emmy Laboon will round out your top 5. He's climbing out of the car, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it for tonight's Penn Ohio Pro Stock feature winner. Give it up for AJ Poljak. Your starting lineup for tonight's 20-lap A-Main feature event for the Rourke Automotive Rush Dirt Late Models looks like this. Starting on the pole position, your defending track champion in car number 4 out of Colliers, West Virginia. That's going to be Philip Bubeck. Outside of him in car number 05 out of Pleasant Hills, Pennsylvania, that'll be Frank McGill. Starting third on the grid here tonight in car number 42, that'll be Tony Mussolino. We're going to line them up nose to tail and side by side. Pittsburgh's Pennsylvania Motor Speedway. We're going for a ride. 20 laps around dirt sponsor half mile. The green flag is out. Three wide for position down the front stretch, but they start to even themselves out. But it's the number 4 of Philip Bubeck out to the lead here early. He takes off like a rocket, no pun intended, the rocket number 4 to the lead on lap number 1. Here comes the American Dream, Cole Petrell. He's moving in on the 05. A 2-for-1 special through turn 2 and down the backstretch. Move the American Dream to third. The points leader is on a charge. Undoubtedly the fastest race car on the Speedway right now is that 4 car, Philip Bubeck. He has about a 2.8 second advantage over the 42 of Tony Mussolino. Look who's closing in on Mussolino. It's the American Dream, Cole Petrell. Looking further back to the field, battle for the 5th spot between Frank McGill and Cassidy Kamaker. Frank McGill up high in turns 1 and 2 right now. Cassidy Kamaker right down to the bottom. Battle for second over in turn 3 is the one to watch as well. Cole Petrell look to the inside of Mussolino. Mussolino has the advantage as he comes out of turn number 4 down the front stretch. Mussolino holding on to second. Philip Bubeck now starting to work into lap traffic. Petrell right back to the inside of Mussolino. That battle is going to pay dividends for the 5X of Brandon Burgoon. He's starting to close in now to make it a 3-car battle for second. Look at the American Dream, Cole Petrell going to the inside of Mussolino, giving Mussolino everything he can handle. Car spun in turn number 3 and 4. That's going to be the 42 of Bobby Springer. That brings out the caution here on lap number 10. Speaking of 10 laps to go here. Philip Bubeck starts this race. He gets it underway. We're back underway here. Green flag's out. 10 more to go. Here we go. 3 wide. Look at Brandon Burgoon to the lead. Right along the outside. Taking advantage of the restart through 3 and 4. Look out. Here comes Double B. Brandon Burgoon, your leader on lap number 11. Battle battle for the fifth spot in the three-car battle between the 05 of Frank McGill, the 68 of Brian Hutchko, and Tony Mussolino in car number 42, making their way through turns 1 and 2 respectively. Right now, Mussolino to the high side of Brian Hutchko, heading down the backstretch here, closing in on Frank McGill into turn number 3. McGill down low, Mussolino to the high side, Brian Hutchko even lower. Coming now to 2 laps to go for the 5X of Brandon Burgoon, right at the flag stand now. 2 laps to go. Bubeck right to the inside of Cole Petrell. That battles for second in turn number 1. Look at Philip Bubeck. Not a full-time competitor this year, but nonetheless effective when he's here. He's battling with Cole Petrell. Petrell looks to reload here going into turn 3. White flag flies for Brandon Burgoon. 1 lap to go. Philip Bubeck charges ahead and takes that second spot away, and that will definitely shake up the point standings going into next week. Down the backstretch for the title time. We got a car spot on the low side of turns 3 and 4. That's going to bring out the caution before this race can end. Philip Bubeck going to take this race to the green with the 5X of Brandon Burgoon. Burgoon starts the race. We're back underway. Petrell has another chance to make his way forward, but Brandon Burgoon's having none of it. Goodness gracious, down the backstretch into 3. Look out. Burgoon to the high line there. He was running all over the place, but it looks like that high line is the one he prefers. Coming to the 3 and 4 for the final time, ladies and gentlemen. How about it for Brandon Burgoon? His 4th feature win of the season here at Pittsburgh. Second belongs to the 4 of Philip Bubeck. Car's getting tangled up on the front stretch there. Frank the Tank McGill goes sliding across the checkered flag there. Comes to a stop. Comes across the line in 8th. Out of the car, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear for tonight's feature winner for the 4th time. Let's hear for Double B, Brandon Burgoon. Here's Mike Tropek. Your final starter will be the 2 car of Gary Koteles. Ladies and gentlemen, as they make their way around, give them a wave. The drivers are waving back to you. Ladies and gentlemen, the Willie White Memorial. All these drivers and more are competing for $855 to win. Let's see who's going to be the one to do it. 20 laps the distance. The green flag is out. Steven Sheltman leads him to the green. Problems for the 2K of Jonathan Koteles on the start. Car's just not up to snuff. He's trying to get that car rearranged here, but problems for the 44 of Hollister. Car's getting jumped up on the backstretch. And the car at 2K comes to a stop over in turn 1, and this race has to stop before it gets started. It's a family affair out there. Son and father duo, Ben and Tom Anton on the outside. Rose, green flag is out. We're back underway. Oh, we're going 3 wide into turn 1. Tyler Fox working to the outside. Look at Logan Koteles, a huge slide job in front of 2 drivers. Logan Koteles up to 2nd. Here comes Adam Faree to the inside of Tyler Fox, exiting turn 4. Adam Faree, move him to 4th. The Willie White Memorial winner in 2022 would like to claim that fame again here tonight. He's on a mission here. He's up to 4th. Logan Koteles keeping things close there, not letting Sheltman get away from him. Same thing with Bernard on Koteles. Bernard keeping within close proximity, keeping within striking distance here on lap number 5. We've got 15 to go. And Sheltman's going to get caught behind the 8D3 of Mike Tropek, and that's going to allow Koteles to make up some ground here. He goes to the inside of Tropek as well, but that gap just narrowed up a bit here on lap number 9. Tons of racing surface here to race on, but sometimes it comes down to inches. Koteles closes the gap 3/4 of a second behind Sheltman now. Logan Koteles with a full head of steam. He's going to wait, take his time. The 8D3 of Mike Tropek pulls off. We stay green right in front of your leaders. Sheltman, he can hear him, that's for sure, but he can't see him. Logan Koteles will wait until the time is right to strike. But he's got to do it quick because when it comes to lap traffic ahead of your leaders, you want to make it happen. Here he comes. There's the move. Sheltman saw it coming. He tried to block it up high. Couldn't quite get it to go. But here comes Koteles. He's going to be about a line or two higher than what he's been racing. Sheltman going to look to the inside, but it's going to be a new leader, Logan Koteles, on lap 15. 3 wide coming for position now. 3 wide. It's Steven Sheltman now, right back up to the top. We've got a car slow on the inside of the front stretch of 64 of Tom Anton. And the yellow comes out for the 64 of Tom Anton. He comes to a stop on the front stretch here on lap number 17. It's going to be Koteles and Sheltman. Green flag is out. We're underway. Sheltman wants that $250 double up bonus. He's going to have to earn it. Look at Matt Bernard right to the inside, up to the 3rd spot. Here comes Adam Free charging back in that battle for 3rd. Here comes the 39 of Tyler Frost, running a very similar line to Sheltman, or rather that's Koteles. To the high line they go, a 3-car battle for 3rd. But up front it's Logan Koteles. Right to the bottom of turn 3, going to protect his territory to the bottom. Coming out of turn number 4 for the final time. Checker flag in the air, double checkers for Willie White. Logan Koteles wins it. 2nd for Steven Sheltman. Drag race in a line. It's Tyler Fox in 3rd. Lights are out. We're going to go green this time around. There we go. The 78Z of Zoe Knight gets this race underway. It's AJ Manganello heading out to the lead with the 56 of Sadie Snatchko back in 2nd place. Battle for the lead here as they head into turn 1. Snatchko throws it in with reckless abandon, keeps the car down low though. Tremendous battle for the lead as they come off of turn number 2. Manganello up high, Sadie Snatchko down low. They battle into turn number 3. 4 cars battle for 3rd. It's Samara Weaver leading that battle now. But eyes are up front as well. Here comes Sadie Snatchko to the inside of AJ Manganello. It's going to be Sadie Snatchko leading lap number 4. Gavin Koteles holding true to the outside line. That's how he wants to get around Weaver. There he goes down the front stretch. That move is for 3rd. Here comes the dark horse, Gavin Koteles. Weaver battles back to the inside. Stay strong, hold your ground, but here comes the dark horse yet again, right down the backstretch. Sadie has 4 career feature wins here at Pittsburgh's Pennsylvania Motor Speedway. That ties her for 23rd all-time. She'll move herself up into 20th all-time, tied with Zoe Knight, Sarah Strum, and Roman O'Neill if she is able to complete the race here through 3 and 4 for the final time. The checker flag will wave for Sadie Snatchko here tonight. 2nd goes to the 50 of AJ Manganello, replicating his highest finish in his career. 3rd will go to the 91 of Gavin Koteles. Battle for 4th coming off of turn number 4. It's going to go to the 54 of Evan Strauss. And the 112W of Samara Weaver will round out. She's climbing out of the car, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it for tonight's feature winner of the Young Guns, Sadie Snatchko. Starting 9th will be the 6 of Mike Kelly, the 40. It's going to start in 10th. That'll be Jared Hull. The 22 car of Eddie Lombardo will start 11th, and 12th will be the 19G of John Gill. Green is out. We're back underway. 15 laps for the Crawford Auto Repair. Open 4 cylinders. Look at the moves from the 69 of Tyler Hollister right through 3 and 4. Wasting no time trying to work his way forward. Right number 1 goes to Joe Campbell. Jacob Chips getting sideways over in 1 and 2, the 38 car. Throwing it all the way to Weirton on that one. We stay green. 4-car battle for the lead, ladies and gentlemen. Joe Campbell, Matt Urey. Here comes the 5R of Susie Rudolph. Right to the lead. Here's the 501. The 22 car of Eddie Lombardo, the Newcastle, Pennsylvania native, certainly made an impact known there in the heat race earlier tonight. He's up to 4th after starting all the way back in the back. Kyle Janis trying to find a way around the 5R. Rudolph holding strong to that 2nd spot, not giving an inch. Kyle Rudolph going to have to be creative if he wants to get around Rudolph. But how about Matt Urey, the 501 car, 3.2 second advantage the last time around, and that lead continues to grow here. Here comes Janice on the outside of Susie Rudolph here on lap number 6. Kyle Janice right to the high side of the apex of 3. Your battles for second through turns 3 and 4. They stay side by side. It's a drag race. Kyle Janice takes second to the line on lap number 7. We're just about halfway home. That belongs to the 22 of Eddie Lombardo, who started last, which was 12th, up to the 3rd spot. If he can continue to hold on for 3 more laps. Jacob Chick spins over in turn number 3. Comes to a stop, and that is just how that cookie crumbles. Matt Urey going to lead the field to the green over in turn number 4. And we're back underway. Problems for the 251 of Dylan Morrison. He's falling back quickly as he heads right up to the lead. Here comes the 22 of Eddie Lombardo to the inside of Kyle Janice. 2 laps to go. Lombardo looks for second. He's got it at the line. Car spinning on the front stretch there. The 5R of Susie Rudolph, the 19 of John Gill. The caution flies. Matt Urey going to lead the field to the green over in turn 4. The green is out. There we go. We're back underway. Kyle Janice right up to the top. He knows what he's got to do, but does he have it in him to do it? He's closing in side by side with Lombardo now, but Matt Urey continues to pull away into 3. Rest of the field battles for 4th. Coming to the checkered flag for the final time. Matt Urey's going to win it. Battle for second to the line. It's going to be Lombardo. He's out of the car, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear for tonight's feature winner in the Crawford Auto Repair